Healthy options. Is there another way? The good old days. When I was in elementary, my teacher taught me different food groups, namely the GROW, which pertains to proteins like fish, eggs, milk, and chicken, GLOW for fruits and vegetables, and GO for carbohydrates like rice, pasta, and bread. The world back then is different. We used to have a backyard farm where we grow things. I remember going house to house to get food scraps for our pigs. Our chickens and turkeys roam around the place to graze for grasses, and our soil is soiled with animal manure, brimming with earthworms. And the vegetations are allowed to grow without pesticides and herbicides. I remember when I was younger, whenever I wanted to eat merienda, my mom will prepare me some lumpia, banana Q, and healthy foods in our house. Back then, there were no McDonald's and Jollibee or any fast food restaurants. Our food is fresh and our produce is tasty. There were few vehicles. The people are more welcoming. The air not polluted, and the Pasig River is clean. Indeed, life was simple. It was a great life for a simple girl like me. The big problem. Due to booming population, extreme poverty, environmental pollutants, change in attitudes and character of people, genetically modified organisms, and industrialization, many things have changed. The food became scarce. That's why people have resorted in eating food-like substances like candies, cereals, jello, chips, and alike, which have no nutritional value and is bombarded with sugar. Poverty has driven most of our people to work abroad to find ways to provide for their children and relatives. As a result, no one is tending to the children anymore, especially on the preparation of their foods. The most convenient way is to order in a fast food restaurant, which is stale, packed with sugars, food dyes, and coloring, and high in calories. People have become lazier. Most have stopped exercising. The children just wanted to be entertained in their smartphones instead of going outside to play. Our relationships with one another have slowly drifted due to technology. We stand close, and yet we are so far. The worst thing is, we have lost our sense of humanity. In the agricultural sector, the farmers have stopped cultivating the lands which brought minerals to the soil. Farmers have resorted in spraying the crops of harmful pesticides. Industrialization in the agricultural sector was one of the worst things that we have done to our food. We have introduced growth hormones, antibiotics, vaccines, and our animal produce to increase their yield. We feed them with food not native to their genes, therefore making them sick. These animals we eat in turn that make us sick as well. Genetically modified organisms are the newest problems we are encountering as a nation. GMO is proven to cause cancer, infertility, and many chronic illnesses such as hypertension, diabetes, and autoimmune diseases. The most challenging thing that we have to contend is environmental pollutants. Our water supplies have been laced with chlorine, which is very important cause of cancer. The air we breathe in is contaminated with heavy metals and other poisonous gases that gives rise to asthma and lung cancer. These are big problems that we must fix to have a healthy and long life. Healthy options. When it comes to choosing food, the source is very critical to our health. Organic or those without pesticides, herbicides, antibiotics, growth hormones, non-GMO are always preferred. Our animals should be treated with respect and should be allowed to roam in areas stress-free. Sugar should be consumed at a minimal as they are highly inflammatory. Bleach products like bread, pasta, and rice have alloxan on them, which is a toxic glucose analog associated with diabetes of the young and the old. It isn't fit for human consumption. Avoid eating packaged food, food-like substances, and those with artificial colors. These foods can cause cancer, bronchial asthma, and infertility. In my book, I have reiterated about the Dr. Farrah anti-inflammatory diet. By following this diet, 56% of inflammation goes away and it improves the survivability of a cancer patient by a whopping 50%. Heavy metals like mercury, lead, cadmium, and aluminum should be removed from our body, houses, and our community. Mercury and aluminum are potent neurotoxins associated with Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, dementia, and cancer. The most important sources are amalgams in teeth, vaccines, cooking wares, deodorants, and industrial fumes. The lead is mostly found in plumbing and can be toxic as well to the brain. Lead is one of the reasons of the demise of the Roman Empire, as they have lined their vessels with lead. We have to minimize exposure to electromagnetic radiation. EMG is known to cause cancer and seizures. Eliminate or minimize usage of cell phones, computers, and alike. The big solution. As a nation, we have to solve the problems for the next future generation. Rather than talking, let us do something about it. As government officials, let us protect our environment by making laws to safeguard our most natural resources for the benefit of our country and our people. Our future is in your hands.